What's going on, everybody, and welcome back. I started to do a little cleanup here, but then I decided to do it together because I had a couple ideas I wanted to try out. I want to try and fully automate the farm so that when the harvester bot cuts the wheat, we'll somehow get it into a chest, and then we can go from there. That way we don't lose all the wheat that it cuts while we're away. And I also want to start getting a excavator going for some stone, so that way we can work on maybe building a little tower, so that way we can just start having a bigger base as well. So let's get going with the excavator and get that set up. We'll have to figure out the conveyor belt system as well as how to get it from there into the chest. So it'll be a little play there, but we'll figure it out. Shouldn't be too bad, honestly. So we should have everything we need. Yep, here's the excavator. Craft that. Got a couple conveyor belts. Give me three of those. Ooh, no, just three. Then we'll get a couple angled ones as well. What is this? 45 downward. Oh, upward and downward. Alright, let me get two of these. And we'll get some downwards just in case. Perfect. Alright, now let's get there's an automatic storage chest as well that we are going to need. This thing here. So I need 3 chests. Two, three. Perfect. Okay. I remember when we were on an adventure, I saw a spot we could put this excavator. Here we go. So let's see how this works. Oh, looks like we can get multiple of these things down. Alright, where do these get shot out at? Over here? Alright, perfect. So that's where we're going to put a conveyor belt. Let's see if that'll land on it. Might need to bring it down a little bit. Alright. Oh, perfect. It did land. Alright. Excellent. Now for the chest. Shouldn't need many more of those, huh? Oh, I never actually made the chest. Let that go for a second. Yeah, and there was another update. I believe it was early today or late last night. They fixed a few issues with the stamina for the temporary gauge not reacting properly. You can see that with that little blue bar on the right there now, as well as it said they fixed some scaling of the HP and attack values of monsters past the second world, the second island, so level 2 islands. So we're on, I think this is a level 3 or 4 island, so they should have changed a little bit. I noticed they're not hitting me for 1 damage anymore. I took 20 damage from a basic mob earlier, so that's better. They still die very easily. I think 2 hits with this hammer is enough to finish them off, so it's still a little easy, but it's definitely a better improvement for sure. Have to see how the bosses have to see how the bosses are with that. See if that's changed at all. Alright, yeah, we could set this same thing up for silver right next to it, but I don't really think we need silver for much of anything. Anymore, at least. Alright. Holy god, this thing is massive. Okay. Oh, perfect. That's nice. Okay, do this. Okay, there we go. Can I get that? Perfect, I can get in there. Excellent, so that's going to go. Let's maybe see about getting a second one set up. It won't hurt. Yeah, we're going to need to build another rotating saw. I don't know what happened with ours. But we're going to need more batteries for that. You know what? We'll hold off on this. I'll get this going instead. That way we don't have to farm batteries real quick. There we go. Yeah, I don't know what happened, but when I logged back in, the rotating saw was gone, and then as I was taking this apart, it's still pretty hard to differentiate what you want to remove. So like you say, I've got a bunch of fence under the ground there. I've got a sprinkler that I can't reach anymore because I don't have a diving ability. So it's what it is. We're just gonna do this as almost a dry run just to see how everything's gonna work. Oh, they did come up with the new ruins floors. Let's see how these look. Let's make a couple of these. Yeah, let's make it out of ruins floors. Then we can see how this new item looks. Yeah, I'm thinking for whatever reason, maybe with the lag from turning on the game or something, that maybe the harvester fell into the water. So I'm gonna just build it up here. We'll just build up here and have it kind of float, and then we'll build another stairway coming in. So just in case if that was the issue, if for whatever reason it does fall again, it's not going to fall into the water this time. Excellent. Okay, that'll be our way in and out. I want to make a doorway though, so that way he can't fall out. But let's if this doesn't work, these things. If this doesn't work, I have a second idea for how the conveyor might work. So I'll just set it up with the top here, and we'll test it out up here first and see how this goes. It's like falling through. Okay. Hmm. That's interesting. Maybe it'll work. Maybe since these are pretty new, it's a little bugged. We'll see what happens here when I put a sprinkler down. Oh, that one fell through too. Okay, that one's fine. I wonder if it'll reach way back there like that. It's not picking it up. I don't think it's just close enough. No, not the wheat field. Not. Come on, I want the sprinkler. Thank you. Just put it right on the edge here. It's still not close enough, or is it just because they're bugged? Here, let's put it right on top and see if it's just because they're bugged or if it's just not close enough. Hopefully we get some ruined doorways here. It'll look much nicer. Alright, and I'll probably need to put a fence in, but we'll just drop this down just to see how everything works. It's a deer. That should be fine. Who knows if that'll work if it's under the ground, so... Oh, that's pretty high now. Well, just a test. We'll try that out first, and then if we need to fix it... Ooh. Yeah, so they're definitely not being dragged in. Let me try putting one higher. Even if I do that. Oh. Well, there goes that. Ah, too close. Alright, so they're not being sucked in. We need some way to push all this over. Why? Just why? Those ones go in, but that's the only one. Alright, let's get rid of the walls. Okay, so those, they're now being dragged out. Those ones don't. Obviously my fence is now in the way. Those ones didn't either, and then he fell back in the hole. Kind of depends where he's standing. Like, that one goes on there. Then he straightens out. Yeah, and that doesn't automatically pick up the wheat. Automatically picks me up, though. Alright. Let's move on to the next attempt here. Just clean this up. Let's just clean this up real quick. We'll move everything back to the ground. I won't worry about cleaning up too much because we don't need all of this if we're going to work on the ground, so... Well, that's just a failure. Everything did come this way, though. And it doesn't even latch on. Like... Alright, another failure. No. Don't trust you. Alright. Let's get higher. And let's not make it as wide. Let's do it like Rust. Yeah, let's do it like Rust. If anyone's played Rust, you can make like half and quarter walls in there, then you would destroy them, and because of how it was rooted to something, unlike this game where shit can just float in the sky, since it would be rooted to something, there was enough stability for them to essentially float attached to walls. Is that high enough? Hold on, we'll see in a second. I wonder if that's high enough to keep them in. If so, I don't even, because I can get under that. Oops. Okay, hold on. So, oh, I forgot about the glitching with these things. We'll see how it goes. I might have to change them to wood. What is? Okay, you know what? We're just gonna go back to wood here. I'm pretty sure these ruins floors are just way too glitched out. Now let's just test this, make sure. Yeah, look, they're all glitching underneath. What is with this today? I've never had this problem before. Anytime I put them on flat surfaces, they just kind of hang out like this right here. Like these are doing great. These four, not so much. Oh, now those are all bugging out? What in the hell is going on? You know, whatever, we'll just go with it, see what happens. So, I'll drop these guys down here real quick. And are they? Ooh, they look like they're just big enough. We'll see. Oh, oh, no, it can't. It's trying. It's trying its hardest to go out, but it's not. Oh, that's awesome. Perfect. My Rust experience has helped me. Oh, he did sneak out. Son of a gun. Alright. We're gonna try this just over here. I don't think we need to go too high, so I'm hoping that this works better this time for sure. And I'm going to place everything down first and then build the walls. Let's kind of do this like piece by piece here just to see if that was also playing a factor in glitching it out or what. Yeah, this is already a lot better, so it could have been a multitude of factors. It could have been those ruins walls. It could have been that we put the walls there first and then put these and the game just couldn't handle it or what. I don't know, but it seems to be doing better on the wood at least and before we put the walls up, so we'll see how this goes. And seeing as, I got another idea, seeing as that little fake full wall did not work for me, what I am going to do is, we'll try slopes this time. We'll try a sloping wall and see if that helps us. That should also leave enough room for stuff to fall out if we can make that happen as well. Alright, so there's that. We'll put this up for now actually, just that wall there. See how that goes. Perfect, that one works exactly like I thought it might with 8 of them. Excellent, okay. Now let's just see if you do your thing. Well, one went down there. Maybe if they were... I don't know if this will help with a pole. This is what I was talking about. Like, they get stuck in these corners here. Like, everything gets stuck in a corner because they want something over there. And they don't work, which is why we need to make sure it's always going. So let me just toss him down. That's why we built so many of these. And we'll get another, looks like, what, 2 sprinklers? Get that. Yeah, we'll probably need 2 more sprinklers. Yeah, they're still not. Is it the walls? Oh, those went. I think we got it. So my original thought did work. I don't know if I need these extra conveyor belts, but they don't hurt. Alright, I don't know why it works, but it does. Maybe it's from the extra help from gravity, from... Maybe these things do have a bit of a suction, it's just really weak, so having that one underneath there is helping it. I really don't... I'm really not entirely sure, since we've pretty much had the same setup in different scenarios and it didn't work until this one. We had it over there, you can still see the mess of it. But we were using ruinous wall and floor, and as we were putting everything down, it was glitching out really bad. So I don't know if that was a factor. We had almost the same thing, except it was just a little... I had it trying in the center over here, and that wasn't working either, but for different reasons too, so... You know, with that in mind, I should be able to just set up like multiple of these, like different levels, keep going up, they can all dump out the side here. The question will be, it looks like he's got enough to keep him busy. Looks like that one's not working, which, because I don't have one there? Okay, hold on. Alright, it doesn't get everything, but I mean, it's really not the worst case scenario. It does go all the way down. Wonder why. It's fine though. Enough of it works. We'll get 3 more wheat fields just to finish this off, and what, one more sprinkler. Yeah, I would like to fully automate it going into the hot pots. There's like I'll show it later. There's an enormous pot you can put down, and you can see it in the pictures in the Steam preview as well, of like cows falling into it from a conveyor belt. I know that it cooks everything that's in there. So if we put in wheat, it'll then turn into flour, which will then turn into bread eventually. So I don't know if there's a way to stop that. We'll have to check. I'm almost positive the cooking container does not have like an interface like this does here. Same with the storage container down there. Like I know the auto smithing has an interface as well that can be used. So I don't know if that does. We'll definitely check it out, because if so, we could pretty much automate the whole process of wheat to flour, and then all we'd have to do is manually go in and grab the flour every now and then and turn it into bioethanol. So we'll definitely check into it. If it works, it works. If it doesn't, well, you know what? This is great anyways, because you can go on an adventure, then come in here, be like, okay, stop by the house, grab some wheat, okay, and then we'll probably move these over here too in a bit, but, then just go over to our ripening chambers and, make what we can. I mean, even with just that, I can only make 20. Like, that's what makes doing something like this so important. Imagine trying to sit here and cull your own wheat all day long like this. Alright, now do that. I've got plenty, so I definitely need to get a couple more pots. But yeah, so that works. So I'm gonna utilize this. We're definitely gonna use this. We're gonna get a ton of bioethanol. We're gonna make the helicopter. We're gonna make the motorcycle. We're definitely gonna be checking into that transportation just to see how everything works and get a look at it. We're definitely gonna need to go farming again because we are low on everything. I'm pretty sure I'm out of iron, besides maybe this 6 bars right here. So, there's that entirely. We've got a bunch of stone going though, which is great. Maybe if we can find one for iron, and get that automated, then we can get 2 different processes going for that. If we can find 2 different ones, we can get mine iron, turn it into iron ingot, and then turn iron ingot into steel ingot, and then a separate one just for iron, and we can essentially get an unlimited supply of that, which would be phenomenal. Perfect. So yeah, so that'll end it with this one. We got full automation of the farm now, harvesting, gathering, storage, as well as harvesting, gathering, storage of stone. Which, I mean, if it works for stone, it'll obviously work for anything else that we can find along the way too. So we'll check this island here. I don't know how much I want to delve into doing it on this island. I want to go exploring deeper, get us to the highest level island that is available, and build our main base there to be working off of, because we should be able to find everything we need there. Yeah, look at that. We've already got a couple stacks of that here. Perfect. What did that say? Oh, the stone glider. Yeah, so we know this works phenomenally. This is, get stuck in there. That's great. Now we just need a couple iron nodes of that, and we'll be pretty golden. Maybe a copper one too, just for some other little basics. And then that's some easy automation right there. Alright, well, I hope you enjoyed this set of failures into finally an accomplishment up there. I'll definitely do a quick video tutorial on how to do that. I think that'd be good for everyone, just so, we're not sitting here maybe going through however long. I'm going to definitely be editing this video to cut down on some of the garbage we saw. But even then, it might be 20, 40 minutes of entertainment for failing until finally succeeding up here. So I'll try and do like a quick little 5-minute video on just how to do this, and it works. So perfect. All right, everyone, thank you again for coming along. Shabby does gaming. Everything we do is just like the name, Shabby. Just like it took us what 4 tries to get this thing going. All right, I'll see you all next time. Thank you.